Hey Cancer, Elsie here to do your reading for October. Happy October. It's nice to see you. You look great. So I'm doing a reading for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for the week ahead. Now, Cancer, viewership for Cancer's readings have not been... there's not been as many views as I'd hoped. So going forward, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do weekly readings this month for you, Cancer. And if numbers don't pick up throughout the month, then I'm going to start doing readings for you every 2 weeks. Just to, give the time that I have, which is kind of, I'm kind of busy, so it's a little bit of precious time, giving those to people who are viewing these videos. All right. So... we've got things backwards and upside down and buckled. Give me a moment here. So yeah, welcome to the new look. It's going to be like this for a little bit, and yeah, we'll see how that goes. You might see the camera move and jiggle a little bit. Sorry about that, but it's the best we can do with what we've got. So as we keep growing, we keep changing, right? All right, so Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for the sign of Cancer. This is for you, Cancer, for the week ahead for October 2020. Now, just know that this, time is fluid. It is, these things are not going to happen, or could not, maybe not happen within the next 7 days. And so that's a prediction. If I'm looking at energy that's behind you, I could be doing that. If you are a cross watcher, you are welcome, but just be aware that I am reading for Cancer, okay? All right, so here we go. Just going to split these here. And then Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for the sign of Cancer. Here we go. Sign of Cancer. All right. So we start out with, we've got these 3 cards. Seven of Swords in reverse. We've got the Queen of Cups in reverse. There you are. And the Knight of Wands in reverse. So I feel like you are feeling better about something that you have finally been able to put behind you, that you felt deceit, right? The Seven of Swords is it's communication and connection, things that are going on in your mind. I feel like there was a connection with you and someone else, and the Seven of Swords tells me that you are starting to trust them a little more. So that they're in the past that you just didn't feel as though you could trust them with, I don't know if it's words, but I feel like that they could not be trusted with precious things. That's what I just heard, precious things. So you might not be telling them everything, right? You might not be telling them everything. Maybe they're not telling you everything, but I think you're slowly coming out of that. I think you're starting to trust a little more, which is good. And, most Cancers that I know are very careful. And sometimes it does take a little bit of vulnerability in order to be able to move forward, right? Now, the Queen of Cups is in the reverse, and that concerns me just a little bit, because the Queen of Cups is someone who, when she is in the reverse, is kind of unsure of herself. She's unsure of herself. She is someone who has a hard time making decisions. She feels a little worried. Yeah, she feels a bit worried about life, about things that are going on. She's not necessarily very good at connecting with spirit at this point. Now, the Queen of Cups is highly intuitive and emotionally aware, and I feel as though there's been some things going on with you, Cancer, that that you haven't come across before. So things that are new to you, that are making you nervous, and you're trying to trust this person. You're trying to trust them. You want them to trust you, and you know that in order for them to be able to trust you, you have to trust them as well. I feel like you're having passionate times with this person, so I'm going to go ahead and say that this might be a love reading. I'm just going to ask for one more card here for Cancer. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. It could be something you're passionate about as well. The Knight of Wands is someone who is, happily passionate about the things that they do. So I feel as though you might be you know, you might be a little more, oh, that's what it is. Okay. So the Cancer that I'm connecting with, I just saw the Cancer come out of the crab shell. So in my mind, so that's what it is. You've met someone new and you're nervous, and you don't know how much you should share because of the way things have ended badly in the past. It's not always going to happen that way for you. It's not. And, but you are the crab. You are going to be careful. And the thing is that you're so highly, vibrational that you tend to feel this stuff coming before it happens. And sometimes, you know, energy ebbs and flows, and it doesn't always present as bad. It doesn't always present as good. So you might be feeling residual energy of maybe you met this person for coffee and they just had an argument with a friend, or they just had an argument with their child. And you are picking up on their residual energy from, you know, things that are stressing them out. We're at a stressful time in this life right now. So I feel like you are showing a little bit of passion for this person and that you really like them, but I think that they like you more. I think that's what it is. And so you're starting to trust them a little more. We need one more card, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for the sign of Cancer. Sign of Cancer. Sign of Cancer. One more card. Thinking. Lots of thinking going on. Okay, we're going to take one from here. It's sticking out. And we have the Death card. And it is in the upright. So yeah, it tells me that you're trying to transform your life, Cancer. You're trying not to be scared about it. But the fact of the matter is you're always running off to the crab shell. So you want to be able to trust this person. You want to be able to have deep, romantic, lovely times with this person. I feel like there is a good, passionate connection between you two. But I feel that you don't know where to step when it comes to passion. So what I do see here is that we do have the Death Rebirth card. And that tells me that you're in the midst of a transformation. So whether you know that that's coming up or not, that is going to be something that you're going to have to deal with. Transformation, I think the transformation we're looking at for you, Cancer, is you just becoming more vulnerable. I think becoming more vulnerable, becoming more honest with the person that you're with. Sharing a little more than you usually do, because I have a feeling that that's where you get caught. You get caught in being scared to share yourself, and feeling, because of things that have gone on in the past, you feel like whoever it is that you're with is going to use it against you at a time when you're feeling vulnerable. I don't feel that here, though. I feel like if you give them little bits and pieces of you, a little at a time, I think you're going to be okay, and I think they will be as well. You don't have to floodlight them, give them all your energy and all of your information all at once. Let's ask about the Seven of Swords in the reverse. Why is the Seven of Swords in reverse, please? Yeah, I don't think anyone's out to deceive you. I think this is just a little bit of stuff that you two aren't sharing yet because you're brand new at whatever it is you're doing. Seven of Swords, please. I've got one sticking out here. And we have the Three of Swords. So one of you or both of you has been heartbroken. You have, maybe you're out of a new relationship. Just listening. Yeah, I don't think you've been in a relationship, Cancer, but I feel as though you have been scared to do so. So I feel like you are worried about being heartbroken. You're worried about getting hurt. And I mean, so are we all. But if we don't take a chance, what do, right? We just sit around and watch TV. We might as well have someone to snuggle up with, right, for the winter, if you're living in a place where there is cold weather, like I do. It's already starting to get chilly, guys. All right. Let's ask again, Seven of Swords in the reverse. Why is that here, please? Clarify. Seven of Swords in the reverse. We've got one here. The Tower. So I like to clarify the towers right away. I'm going to do that. I'm not going to make you wait. So let's take a look here. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for Cancer, please. For the week ahead, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for Cancer. Sign of Cancer. Sign of Cancer. All right. The Tower. Can you tell me why the Tower is here for Cancer, please? Why is the Tower here? Why is the Tower here? Clarify the Tower, please. Clarify the Tower, please. Thinking, lots of thinking. I've got the Page of Swords. I feel like you found something out online, something that you didn't like, that you're watching someone else online. I feel like you're getting acquainted with someone in person, and then I feel like you're watching someone else online, and I'm not sure why you're doing that, but I'm going to ask a little more. Let's clarify a little further. Why is the Tower here, please? Clarify the Tower. There we go. The Ace of Cups. So, someone that you still have feelings for is in the background. That's what it is. So someone you still have feelings for, I feel like you're watching something online. You're watching their life play out online, and you're not part of their life at this moment. So I think that's what the Tower is, and that is what's caused your heartbreak. So I feel like from that, now the Seven of Swords makes more sense. From that, I feel like we've got, I'm just never going to do that again. I'm not going to share anymore. I'm just going to sit here in the crab shell. I'm going to watch TV. And I'm not going to share myself anymore, because this person that you're watching online, I feel like they have carried on with someone else. And I think that's why we've got the Three of Swords here. Yep. And part of the Tower is the Three of Swords. I feel like you're like, you know what? I tried. I don't think I'm going to share anymore, because when I try to share, that's what happens. I end up watching from the outside in. And I don't necessarily know that that's always going to happen. But, you know, it definitely does happen when we're looking for a mate. Sometimes it does happen that way. And, yeah, I feel like you're watching, you are... You know, the Page of Swords is the watcher, right? The person who is trying to figure out what's going on, and will, you know, resort to Facebook and Instagram and all that stuff. So the Queen of Cups in the reverse. Why is the Queen of Cups in the reverse, please? Queen of Cups in the reverse. It's your energy. Your energy, Cancer. Queen of Cups in the reverse. Queen of Cups in the reverse tells me that you're highly emotional, overly emotional right now. And it might be because you have found this stuff that's on the internet. So I feel like you've just started out with someone new, but you're still thinking about this other person. So what do we have to clarify? The Queen of Cups is clarified by the Magician. You had manifested this person. You're still trying to manifest them coming back. And then we have the Seven of Cups. You have, or they have, your person or you each have a lot of opportunity. Seven of Cups is emotional opportunity. So I feel like even though you have emotional opportunity, Cancer, that you're still stuck on this person. And the person that you're stuck on, you're watching online. So I feel like you, yeah, I feel like you wished this person. You're feeling overly emotional. You really were starting to get along with this person. You were opening up to this person, and then all of a sudden it stopped. The Knight of Wands is in the reverse here, please. Why is the Knight of Wands in the reverse? Knight of Wands in the reverse, please. Knight of Wands in the reverse. We have the Angel of the Night. So in this deck, this is the only deck that has this card, the Angel of the Night. And the Angel of the Night is a card that explains that going forward now, you're not going to have these feelings anymore. So you're allowed to feel what you want to feel, Cancer. And the Angel of the Night is telling you that you are things are going to be better. Things are going to get better. You won't always be in the dark. The light is coming, and the light and the dark cannot occupy the same space. So it really is up to you to get yourself out of the dark so you can feel some of the light. And the angel of the night is here to tell you that things are going to get better going forward. So right now, the Knight of Wands is in the reverse. So you're feeling like, you know, you're having maybe some one-night stands. You're not really, you're trying to mend your heart at this point, I think. I think that you thought this thing was going to work out, and it ended up not working out with the person you wanted it to work out with. Did I say work out a lot? I think I did. Okay, so here we go. One more card to clarify the Knight of Wands, please. Knight of Wands, clarifying the Knight of Wands. We have the Page of Cups. So the Page of Cups tells me that I usually see the Page of Cups as an apology of some sort, an emotional apology. And I don't know whether you are giving it to the person or your person is giving it to you. Maybe you feel like you deserve one. Maybe you feel like you deserve an apology. Or maybe you want to say sorry to this person that you've been watching online. Oh, you're having regret. That's what it was. I just heard that. There's regret, of course. Regret that you didn't step forward when you were supposed to step forward and someone else moved in. Someone else moved in, and now the person that you wanted is actually with someone else. Yeah, interested in someone else. Why is the Death card here, please? What is coming to an end? I think it's this energy that's coming to an end, if I'm being honest. I feel like that this Death card is about transformation, judgment. Someone's coming from the past. Someone, you know, thing is this, is that we are in October, and on the 14th of October, Mercury goes back into retrograde. So we're already starting to feel that energy. We're already starting to feel the energy of the slowdown of Mercury. So we would, there's 2 weeks leading up to that energy, 2 weeks leading up to the 14th. That's from the very first of the month, right? And then after the 2 weeks of retrograde, it's a 2-week lead out. So we are really looking at 6 weeks of retrograde in various ways. So the Death and Judgment together to me means either that you felt like you were going to go towards this person, or you had someone come from the past to the present, but you turned them down. You decided that it wasn't what you wanted, not romantically anyway. You decided that even though you have people that are in the past that are trying to come forward to the present here, that you just don't want to have that. I think you're stuck on this person over here, the one that we were talking about at first, the one that put you into the Tower moment here. I feel like Judgment and the Death card brings the end of Judgment, which tells me that that you decided that you no longer want to have the relationship with someone from your past, and that might be why you're back to looking at this person and this person that we were talking about at the very beginning here. So what else do we have? Why is the Death card here, please? Why is the Death card here? Death card, please. Death card. Oops. The Death card is the 8 of Pentacles. I feel like you worked really hard to try and make things work with this person that is... You tried to work really hard with this person from your past. And although you felt like that you two may have had a connection, that I feel like the connection wasn't the connection you thought it would be. Dropped a card, of course. Hang on a second. And I feel like that you thought this connection would be a better connection than it was with this person from the past. And so that's not working out for you. And so I think that's why you're now sort of in a bit of sadness, wishing that things did work out with the person that you're watching online. All right. So I've got the Ace of Cups and the Page of Swords. Who is Cancer watching? Who is Cancer watching? The 8 of Wands. So I feel like you've been sending passionate messages, or messages nonetheless. Nonetheless, it's text messages probably. You've been sending messages to this person. I don't know if they're answering though. Let me see. What's the 8 of Wands here, please? Six of Swords is here. And so Six of Swords tells me that you're feeling a bit chaotic, and so you're trying to contact this person that you're watching on the internet. You're trying to connect with them via text, and they're not answering. I feel like that person has moved away from you. They've moved their energy away from you, Cancer. And then we have the King of Pentacles in the reverse, which tells me that you're feeling a little bit of imbalance, that you're not feeling financially stable. You're not feeling as though things are going your way in terms of business, that you just want that ear, someone you can talk to, because you really enjoyed this person that put you through the tower, and that you've been watching on the internet. I feel like you guys had a really good friendship, and or something like a friendship, and that things you had someone to talk to and you no longer do. So I think you feel stuck in a reversal of energy. I feel like you feel stuck in the King of Pentacles energy in the reverse. So King of Pentacles energy is Earth energy, of course, Taurus, Capricorn, and Libra. I'm sorry, Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. And this energy is in the reverse, which tells me that, yeah, you're feeling a little bit out of sorts, that you don't really feel in control of what's going on around you right now. Maybe the finances aren't great. Maybe business isn't great. And your person that you used to talk to about all this, that you used to sort of push all this stuff onto, and then they would give you reciprocation. I feel like that person is no longer in your life. Okay, so we have the Queen of Cups in the reverse here, and then it was clarified by the Magician and clarified by the Seven of Cups. So I just kind of want to figure out what's going on with the Magician here. What are you manifesting here? Because I see the Seven of Cups, which tells me that you have a lot of emotional opportunity around you. So I don't necessarily know why you're so stuck on this person that you're watching on the internet. The Magician. Why is the Magician here, please? Why is the Magician here? The Magician is here because the Queen of Cups is still in reverse. So you're trying to get yourself out of a pickle. I think that you have got yourself in an emotional tailspin. I think that you keep thinking about this person. You're, yeah, it feels like obsessive energy a little bit, that you really miss them, and that you're trying to send them messages, and that there's no answer for these messages. And I think it's making you feel a bit out of sorts. Four Swords. I think what you need mostly is you just need to be able to care for yourself. I think you need some self-love to take care of yourself. And I just heard bored with that. So I think you're bored with that you've been doing a lot of self-love, taking care of yourself, and that even though you have all of these emotional opportunities, the Seven of Cups is there, you don't want any of them. You've made it clear. I don't want any of those opportunities. Strength. So if you're not going to take any of the opportunities, and you're going to continue to be in a tailspin, and you don't really want to do any self-care, I suggest that you take advantage of your strength. That's what the universe says. Strength is here as a major arcana card. So I feel like you should take better care of you at this time. So turn it to inward strength, right? Page of Cups is the Knight of Swords. So I feel like something's up. Something you don't expect, something, uh-oh. Are you planning on just showing up to this person? Like this person you've been watching on the internet? Are you planning on just like, getting on your horse and showing up? And because I feel like that's what that energy is. So this card has come out on the top of the page of Cups, which to me is apology, right? And then this is something that we're not expecting. So I'm just going to clarify that right now, figure out what we're not expecting. Give me just a moment here. What is it that we're not expecting here? Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Knight of Swords. Clarify the Knight of Swords, please. Clarify the Knight of Swords. Okay, leave those there. These here. There we go, Seven of Cups. So I feel like you're going to tell this person, look, I have all these options, right? I have all of these options, but I'm coming to you because you're the person that I want. So I don't know if that's going to work out. I don't know if you're planning on just showing up out of the blue I don't know too many people in this day that really love the show up. So just saying, you might want to try and continue to contact this person before you see them. The Eight of Pentacles is clarifying the Death card. So I feel like you're willing to work really hard on a relationship, but I don't feel like it is with that person from your past. So Eight of Pentacles, why? Or let's go to the Judgment card first. Why is the Judgment card here? Judgment card, please. Clarify Judgment. That's too many. It's a big chunk of cards, you guys. I can't go through that many. Judgment. Why is a Judgment card here? What have we got here? We have the Six of Wands in reverse. So that tells me that you didn't have any success with that person from the past. So I feel like you've already seen that person from the past, and you didn't really have any success. I feel like you worked really hard on it, but that you just... yeah, things just weren't working out for you guys. We have the Eight of Swords. It tells me that you don't know what to do next. You're kind of feeling stuck. You're kind of feeling like if you go this way or that way, you're going to get cut no matter what you do. And then there's your energy, the Chariot, Cancer. So you do want success. I feel like it's this other person, the one that you're watching online. I feel like that's where you want your success. Where do we go next? Tell me, where do we go? Okay. All right. We will go for some advice. Let's do that. We're going to use the Energy Oracle, though. We're going to use Energy Oracle. What kind of advice can we give to Cancer? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Cancer, please. Advice for Cancer. What does Cancer do about this person they're watching online? What do they do about this person they're watching online? Here we go. We've got the Garden and the Gate. Garden and the Gate is, you know, about being on the outside of the garden, wanting to go into the garden and plant something. You want to go into the garden and plant, you know, plant your pentacle. You want to plant your Ace of Pentacles. You want to watch it grow. This has come out with on the same line that we were talking about this person that you're watching online. And I feel like that you just wish that you could contact this person and say, look, I was wrong. I do want to grow with you, but I just don't think you can reach them. I feel like, yeah, I see, yeah, what my guides are giving me is a phone with the cord cut. So there's just no communication at all. I think that you are trying, but this person isn't answering. You want to build with them. You'd like to transform with them. You'd like to grow with them. You'd like to have them in your life, but I don't know what you did, Cancer. We'll clarify that, though. What else can you give us for advice here for Cancer? What else do we have for Cancer? Storm warning. So this is like the Tower card. So storm warning is I'm seeing this with you know, you have a lot of opportunities. Goddess and the Moon. You have a lot of opportunities, but I think Spirit's saying, look, you need to figure it out. You need to connect to Spirit. You need to get into some meditation, or at least some manifestation. The Goddess of the Moon is someone who is connected to Spirit. So 5 and 52, card number 52, 5 and 2 is 7. And the Goddess of the Moon is someone, you know, as done on earth is done in heaven. So I believe that you need to connect to Spirit before and listen, because you're one of the highly intuitive signs of the zodiac, and you're not listening. I think you're not listening to what Spirit has been trying to tell you, and so we are at a place where Spirit is saying, if you don't connect, I cannot help you. I'm just going to clarify the Goddess of the Moon. Why is there the Goddess of the Moon here, please? Goddess of the Moon? Goddess of the Moon, please. Okay. We'll do this. we've got the Nine of Swords. So Goddess of the Moon is telling me, you know, you're having some stress at night. I think you're almost obsessively thinking about this person, and I think that I'm sorry, that was in the reverse. I think that you're obsessively thinking about this person, and it's keeping you up at night. Then we have the Five of Wands in the reverse, and the Five of Wands in the reverse is, you know, arguments you're having within yourself. I feel like you could have done better, but you didn't do better, and now that person is gone. Those kinds of things are going on in your head, and you're trying to find a way to get connected to this person you're watching on the internet. What is the storm warning for, please? Storm warning. Storm warning is the Queen of Pentacles. So the person that you're thinking about, or the person that, the person that is making you feel this kind of way, making you feel upset, could be someone who is an earth sign. So they could be Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. And to be honest, we have a lot of cups here. So this is a highly emotional situation. But, you know, I'm used to getting a lot of cups when I'm reading for water signs. But I do see some you know, transformation that's coming up here. But I think you're fighting the transformation, to be honest. I think you're fighting it. I don't think you want to transform. Storm warning. Clarify storm warning, please. Where did that go? There it is. Two of Swords is what poked out. Two of Swords, not necessarily, you know, being able to make a decision about what you want to do next. And yeah, I think you're in the frustration of this Garden in the Gate. Do I have that book anywhere? No, not near me. Okay. Just wanted to go for the author's notes, but yeah, Garden in the Gate is about wanting to grow and not being able to get into the garden. Exactly. The Garden in the Gate, clarify, please. Garden in the Gate, because these you can see the gates are closed, right? So she's standing and waiting for someone to open the gates for her. Garden in the Gate. Passion. There we go. We've got the Ace of Wands. So yeah, you're still passionate about this person, and they are not answering you. Yeah, they're not answering you. Knight of Wands, more passion. I think that this person and you maybe shared some passionate times, some passionate nights, and you want that back. I think you want that back, and I don't think it's coming back. Okay, I got things boxed here. Give me a moment. Box. There we go. I think. There we go. All right. This is The Sacred Traveler by Denise Linn. I'm just going to ask for more advice. What can Cancer do to remedy this situation? What is the best course of action? Best course of action for Cancer, please. Best course of action. I've got 3 cards. We will take those. And we have Breaking Trail. A breakthrough is at hand. I think that goes along with this information here with the Death card. I think there's some transformation coming, and I think you should take it, because I think you've been stuck in a situation or a place in your life where you're not getting any further in love or in romance. That place, I think you're not necessarily making any headway. Is that the word? Yeah, you're not really making any headway there. I don't necessarily know that you want to, though. It's a very weird energy that I'm in right now. Protected by angels. You are cherished by the angels. And then we have Great Adventure. Take a risk. Venture forward. This is exactly what you need. That's coming out on this person that you're watching on the internet, though. And Solitude. Silence and peace prevails. So maybe it's a lot of thinking that you need to go through. Thinking about you, thinking about what you want to do next, maybe thinking about this other person and how to get a hold of them. I'm just going to clarify these. We shall be done. Take a risk and venture forward. Take a risk and venture forward. Clarify that, please. we have the Two of Cups. So take a risk and venture forward in love. I feel like you're scared to share. You keep repeating the same cycle. You go to this person, to that person, to this person, to that person. It's time for you to find someone new. The silence and peace prevails. So get into some solitude. Why is that card here, please? Why is that card here? Oops. It's here because of the Queen of Wands. I feel like the kind of person that is the best person for you is someone who speaks their mind, someone who is very confident, someone who is always standing on their own 2 feet, doing their own thing. I don't think that you want the kind of relationship that most people want, the one where it's sort of, you know, being together, leaning on each other, that kind of thing. I think you want to be apart from this person for periods of time. You are cherished by the angels has brought the Three of Swords. So I feel like it says you are protected by angels, and it says here you are cherished by the angels. And so just know that it's not going without notice that your heart is broken. But no one can change that with you, Cancer. You're the only person that can change that. A breakthrough is at hand. What sort of a breakthrough is at hand for Cancer, please? We've got the Page of Cups, which tells me that it's probably an apology. That would mean the breakthrough and trying to see things from another perspective. So from a perspective that is not yours. Cancer, that's all I have for you. It really seems like you need to move forward doing something other than you've been doing. So trying to get trying to get a different perspective on why you're where you are right now. And I think it's going to take some looks in the mirror. Yeah, unfortunately, there comes a time where we kind of have to look at ourselves in the mirror and know that we are the problem, that it's not out and around us, but it's actually us. We are causing the chaos. We are causing the loneliness, that it's up to us to reach out to someone else rather than the other way around. And I think that if you are trying to get a hold of this person on the internet, I think that yeah, you may just have to show up and say hello, because this person doesn't seem to be answering you back. So this is where it's at. It says take a risk, venture forward. Two of Cups, that's what you want. I think that's exactly what you want, but you know, you got to find somebody who wants to love you on your terms. That's all I have for you, Cancer. I'm really hoping for lots of views. I'm hoping that I can continue to do these readings for you weekly rather than monthly or, you know, every 2 weeks. But we'll see how it goes. Hopefully, if you've got a friend, if you could share, give a thumbs up, if you could share a video and, you know, bring more people that you know that are Cancerous energies. And, yeah, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus or Jupiter. Bring them along and see what we can do. All right, I'm going to go for now. And I hope that you are having a good evening. I'm out. Bye.